So I literally just got done from watching this video entitled Kick from Tsuki. And in this video, it is a kid who is sharing and explaining some Twitter drama that went on about 3 nights ago from his own opinion. I was literally just making some cinematics for a Call of Duty edit when I realized through the cinematics that I am shit at editing. So I went on Twitter to see what was up and people leaked this video. And in this video, the opinions are completely wrong. And in this video, I am mentioned. I am not happy with my said mention in this video. And I wasn't going to do it the night it happened, but since you've left me no choice with making this video and doing your own opinions, I have to indeed make a cut calm. You've made me mad and you delayed my process of learning how to make cinematics. Toodles to you, you fuck. So hello. So I'm going to try and make this the quickest cut calm I can make. Can we game it up, brother? I mean, sure, but now I have to disregard my last statement.
Hello, hello.
I'm making a cut calm. Do not distract me. I'm going to mute you. Okay. Bye. Now that that is settled with. Let me say that again. I am going to try and make this the quickest cut calm I have made so that I can upload this to y'all in like an hour, because this event did happen about 3 nights ago and I don't want it to be old news. So first things first, you know those occasions where 2 people get into it on Twitter and then it just causes a whole big shenanigan for about 2 to 3 hours, also known as Twitter COD drama? This happened to be one of those nights. Also, Adrian just mentioned me on Twitter and to give him a shout out, so I'm going to do just that. Hi, Adrian! Alright, back on topic now. Twitter COD drama happens every once in a while. Sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night, or in this case, in the fucking AM on a school night. Literally everyone just happened to be active as fuck this early in the morning. And to see their timelines and go, oh, would you look at that? Some COD nerds fighting over tennis rackets or some shit. I think I'll delay my bedtime until someone decides to kill themselves. I was playing some Call of Duty at this time, just trying to hit clips, you know, every regular night for me, which we all know I can't do, so why do I bother? And to see the fighting going on from the 2 people, one of them being a leader from like another team or some shit, and the other one being one of our editors from my team, Tsuki. I like being able to say my team because I'm a leader. I have power. Now, I'm not going to say who it was just for professional reasons of being professional here in my video. Actually, you know what? Fuck being professional was Kronoss. Everyone knows on Twitter if you're watching this video, you already fucking know it's about Kronoss. And the guy he was arguing with, his name was Zeska from another team. He was a leader, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And Zeska just comes at Kronoss like hardcore. You know the original You're in Tsuki jokes and you fap to hentai comebacks. Pretty sure everyone in Tsuki's been through that at one point in their lives. But this kid took it to a whole new level. Like just constant subtweets and tweets about Kronoss and like lots of memes. And when I say memes, I really do mean lots of memes. Some of which I found very fucking hilarious, but I didn't want to retweet them because I'd feel bad. They are both going back and forth, arguing and arguing and arguing and fighting on Twitter. A lot of people from both the AniCod community and just regular COD community can see the argument going on because there's a lot of retweets about the memes, like I said. I see the situation unfold for about 30 minutes now, and now it's come to the point where I have to evaluate the situation as a leader, because it is honestly getting bad at this point. Like I said, a lot of fucking people were active this night, a lot of fucking people saw what was going on, and it was not good to have this keep going on. And what made it worse is that one of my own members, one of our editors, was the biggest cause of this going on. So like I said, I have to make a leader's intuition and analyze this situation a bit further and make a decision. And that decision was if I needed to kick Kronoss from Tsuki or not. Now first, of course, I don't want to kick him because I'd feel bad about the situation. I never want to kick someone. But it escalated so much that it had to come to that conclusion. I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie with this thing. So I went to the Tsuki leaders chat and I pretty much asked anyone who was active at that time that I was going to kick him and if they thought that was a good idea or not. Almost everyone gave me the A-OK to do that, so I didn't feel as bad. At this point, still, Kronoss is literally getting bashed at very horribly and bullied on Twitter. This video does not promote cyberbullying, I assure you. And this is the point where I DM him and I officially kick him from Tsuki. Felt bad about the situation, but I had to do it. Reason being is that you're bringing bad rep to Tsuki. We all know what happens when you bring bad rep to Tsuki because we're a fucking anime team. People make fun of us already. We don't need more bad rep as it is. From you acting like a moron on Twitter, fighting with some guy in another team who's just bashing you and you're not winning, so you need to stop and just ignore him. I don't need that in Tsuki, I'm sorry. And this is not even the end of the story, and this is not even the climax of the fucking story, because it escalates even further. At this time, I was added to a Skype call with like 20,000 people, and literally everyone is talking about the situation and laughing their heads off. Zeska was also in the Skype call. I don't really know Zeska, by the way. This is like the first night that I've met him or heard of him. And everyone in the call got the news that I kicked him from Tsuki. And Zeska, hearing this news, decided to step his game up a little bit further. And I'm not gonna lie, I felt bad for the kid, because no one wants to get like bashed out on Twitter and have everyone see what's going on and just everyone knowing that you're like getting bashed at. And the next thing that happened is, I'm not really sure how this one happened or how it took place, but Husky and Zeska got in a call with Kronoss. And you know they're in a call with Kronoss because our call was on hold from the 10 people because Husky was the host of the call. So while our call is on hold, they are talking to Kronoss, who is apparently crying his eyes out. Kronoss was DMing me and telling me that Tsuki was all that he literally had left and that, like, it was the only thing keeping him going. And then this happens where Husky and Zeska get in a call with him, and Husky decides to record his voice of him crying and upload it on YouTube, where it becomes a really big fucking hit in the AniCod community. And people can make fun of him even more. I felt bad. I truly did. And then he decides to pull the biggest stunt of the night by far, and he DMs me telling me that he's literally going to kill himself. At this point, I'm like, okay, dude, really? You're not gonna kill yourself, dude. Just calm down. But then I start thinking to myself, what if he actually does kill himself over getting kicked from a COD team? I'm the one who kicked him from the team. The death of this kid would be my fault. I don't want to have to live through life knowing that a kid killed himself because I kicked him. The nice human being in me came out and started to actually be worried about him and DMing him back saying, you need to stop and chill out, dude. It's gonna be okay. And I started to sympathize with him because I didn't want him to fucking kill himself. That's just horrible. Thank God it never happened. It's at this point where our Skype call resumes. Husky and Zeska left Kronoss. I don't know what Kronoss is doing at this point, but Kronoss is tweeting constantly, really ranting about how it's not his fault and how he got kicked from Tsuki and that it's not fair and he won't stop. It's getting pretty annoying at this point, of course, because everyone's active and everyone fucking sees it. And then Husky uploads the video unlisted of him recording his voice of him crying. He uploads it unlisted and it gets like 50 views when it's an unlisted video in a matter of like 30 minutes to an hour. And you can just hear him bawling and just saying stuff like, do you know what it's like to want to kill yourself or something like that, like staring down a bottle of bleach or a knife. I don't really know the exact quote. Like, he is so upset about the situation. Like, he's so upset that he's not in Tsuki anymore. He's so upset that he got kicked. He's so upset that he's getting bullied online. Like, listen, buttfuck. You're freaking out over a Call of Duty sniping clan who edits videos of spinning ballerinas to Japanese anime nerd music. Go outside. Pet some puppies. I don't fucking care. Go pet some puppies. I don't care. You need to find something a little bit more meaning in life than Call of Duty. I thought this whole thing was gonna be over by the next day. It'd be fine. But he won't stop. And that is when I found his video of him explaining the situation of his own opinion, which I mentioned in the start of this video. That is why I'm making this video now. And he said some stuff about some people, including myself. He also, what he decides to pull is probably even the bigger stunt that I mentioned before. Some DMs between him and someone got leaked, which explained a plan that he had that he was going to do about faking his death and making a new ID. Faking your death and making a new ID. Why? You're like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, man.
Decide to pull any card?
Not quite. I have my hope right here in my hand. The card I pulled is
Kronoss.
No way! It's
Kronoss.
You're saying you performed a miracle?
When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points to re-add it to your deck, but with a different name. That's basically what he did, or what he was going to do, because he never did it. Because those DMs got leaked, and then people found out about him, and then now people are giving him even more shit now because they know that he was going to fake kill himself and make a new ID. And now at this point, he's just getting bullied for everything now. They're still posting memes about him. Everyone's just bullying him. And I'm really not trying to cut out the kid. I'm really not. I'm the nicest guy. I promise you. But don't make a fucking video about it and say that I'm stupid. You're stupid. The reason why Tsuki ended a few months ago before we restarted is because of fellow Tsuki members filling up the timeline with drama. Once it starts escalating to a certain point, people start leaving the team. And that's what happened. Taiga actually left Tsuki. That's another reason why I had to act quickly and just make the decision, and I had to kick you. You know what all you had to do was? All you had to do, my friend, and I'm just giving you advice, don't be mad, is when you see someone bashing you and making fun of you over the internet, what you need to do is you need to get your mouse, you need to close that little X button there, and then what you need to do is you need to go fat your fucking meat to hentai or porn or some shit, or whatever you do for fun, and then go to bed and leave it at that. And speak of the fucking devil, I'm pretty sure this concludes this commentary because I don't want to go on anymore because it's fucking like, it's just stupid. I don't even know why I'm making this. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Ah! I apologize for this stupid commentary. We didn't need to escalate it anymore, but I just kind of wanted to. So, you know, I was bored. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Don't go faking your deaths and coming up with a new name for yourself now, because you telling someone in DMs about it will get leaked.